It's Friday night, and the only one that I'm in bed with has a tail.
I literally have no reason to be crying right now, but like, this boy messaged me saying he started talking to another girl, and he was like, basically said like, I don't want to talk to you anymore, like, I just want to let you know. And I'm like, I kind of already knew, but like, it still fucking hurts. But he told me he didn't want a relationship, so like, why the fuck am I upset about it? But I think the thing that I'm upset about is like, boys never pick me. I'm never the one that they want to have a relationship with. Because literally, I always talk to boys, and then they get in a relationship, like, not that long after. Like, you want a relationship, you just don't want it with me. And that hurts.
It's Saturday night. I'm home. My house is clean. It smells good. I smell good. I made dinner. I'm here chilling. I got the music on. Where is my man at?
I don't know who needs to hear this, but I repeat, do not download any dating apps. We're all the same. You're thinking it's fall, and how cute would it be to be doing fall things with some guy? Well, guess what? That guy on Tinder is not going to text you and say, let's go pumpkin picking. Doesn't that sound cute? He will, however, text you after the bar at 3 a.m. and say, are you up? Can I come over? What are you doing?
So I do not understand men. I don't. Talked for 2 whole weeks to go on a date tonight. Ghosted. And here I am on a Sunday night about to give a relationship advice when I'm single. But I will say, ghosting, there's no reason for it. Like, from a woman's standpoint, just come out and say it.
I want to know, if I showed up to our date wearing this, what would you do? What would you do?
I am so fucking sick of trying to date in this generation. Let me tell you about the lovely time I've had this last week with Tinder and a Tinder boy. So, about a week ago, right, matched with this really cute guy on Tinder. I messaged him, I was like, you seem really cool. He was like, only one way to find out, hang out with me. I was like, all right. He was like, what's your snap? Gave him my snap. We talked for the full week. He was really sweet. He asked me to go to like a park to walk around and talk and like get to know each other better. That was going to be our first date. It was for last night. Everything was going great. Like, we confirmed the date the night before, and then day of, he left me undelivered all day and then canceled at the time of, with no apology or really explanation other than he said, I fucked up. My family has plans. And I've been undelivered since, and that was 6 p.m. last night. So I'm going to move into the woods. I'm going to move into the woods, and I'm going to live in a hut, and I'm going to grow berries, and I'm going to have a tiny little chicken, and I'm not going to have to talk to anyone ever again.
She just asked me if one of my good friends got married, and I said, no, but he's engaged. And what did you say?
I said, well, then there's still hope, because I love him, and I think he'd be wonderful for you. And you know who I'm talking about, you out there.
I'm sick and tired of getting myself cute, doing my makeup, get told we're gonna meet, get told we're gonna go on a date, and then it never happening. I haven't gotten past the texting phase. I have 27 guys that have matched with me that I've never met in person. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Am I not cute enough? I update pictures weekly so that I'm not catfishing anybody. I'm 32, I'm in the Air Force, I own my own house, I have my life together. It's not good enough? Am I not cute enough? Please, TikTok, tell me, am I cute enough? Is it in my head? Am I really not pretty?
So many lonely, bitter, miserable, single women out here, guys. It's insane. They are everywhere. But they'll put on a mask and act like everything's okay. Like they enjoy their independence. They love being alone, that they don't need a man. They can do bad all by themselves. Forget men, right? This is girl power. We're enjoying our sexual freedom and our independence, but it's anything but that. All that is just a facade, a fat case, so they don't have to face the reality that the guys that they want don't want to be with them. Now, according to the US Census.gov, and you guys can go look this up, in the year 2000, 26% of women were single and unmarried. In the year 2010, 30% of women were single and unmarried. In the year 2020, 33% of women were single and unmarried. Now in 10 years, that trend is gonna go up and up. That percentage is probably gonna be between 35 and 37%. I wouldn't be surprised if it hits like 40%, because so many women, they want a certain type of guy. They live in this fantasy land. Now us men, we're pretty flexible, right? If she's attractive somewhat, if she's even average looking, and she's a basic girl, she cooks, she, it's fun to be around, doesn't give us too much drama and headaches, most men will take that girl. We don't have these crazy, unrealistic expectations and standards. Women, on the other hand, think they're just goddesses, that they're God's gift to mankind, that they can do no wrong, they don't have to change or do anything. So the result of that is you got a plethora of women that are single, that are sitting at home and on a Friday or Saturday night with their dog, wondering, why am I alone? Why don't guys want to settle down and be with me? It's because so many women are pricing themselves out. They are thinking that, oh, I'm better than what I actually am. So give you an example. Let's say a woman is a 6 out of 10. In her mind, when she puts on makeup and when she gets in the comment section and she posts a selfie, all it is gonna be thirsty dudes. It's gonna be a lot of different of her friends telling her she's beautiful, that she's sexy. You go, girl, you're gorgeous. But when she gets out into the real world, into the dating market, she's not gonna have that success. She'll get sex, she'll get a guy that wants to hit her up and hang out, a dude that's a few notches above her, and that's it. They're not gonna wanna be with her. Now listen to the second girl, the second clip. She's even saying, why don't guys wanna be with me? They say, they like to hang out with me, but they don't want a relationship. They always end up with another girl, right? Because when it comes to men having sex and a man actually choosing a woman to be in a long-term committed relationship with, it's totally different. And so many women don't understand that. So they're 6s out of 10, they're 4s out of 10, they're 49ers. They think they're 9s, but they're actually 4s. So what's happening is they're getting with dudes, they're hooking up, they're downloading these dating apps, and a good 98% of men have no interest in actually dating or meeting a woman or really just getting a long-term relationship with. So these women are just getting plowed on dating apps. Dudes might hang out with them for 1 day or 2 days, and then after that, it's over with. Then it's on to the next. And women can optimize and act on their hypergamy. So if a woman's a 4 out of 10, give you an example, she can get on Tinder. She can get on Bumble. She can get on Hinge. She can get on OkCupid. She can get on Plenty of Fish. She can get on Mesh.com. She can get on all these different dating apps. And she can get with a dude who's a 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. And in her mind, she thinks she deserves a relationship with that guy. She thinks if she gives her body to that dude, that she deserves his resources, his money, his time. But that guy's like, this chick ain't even really all that. She's not my type of girl that I would settle down with or bring home to mom, right? Or have her meet my friends. So, we can just hang out at night. We can hook up. And after that, those women have that quick little dopamine hit, that little fun. And then they're sitting at home when that guy walks out the door and says, all right, I'll hit you up later. And they're like, man, why doesn't this guy want to actually be with me? Why doesn't he want to spend quality time with me aside from the bedroom and at night? He just wants to come over and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and have sex, and then that's it. And that's not fulfilling to him because they can get sex basically anytime they want to. They can hit up with this guy, that guy. I mean, a woman who is far, far below average in looks, she has hundreds upon hundreds of matches, if not thousands, on a dating app within the first week or two. But how many of those guys want to actually spend time with her and be with her? That's a good percentage, a small good percentage. But the guys that she matches with, those dudes don't want to settle down with her, right? She wants to just get with the top tier guy. And that's what every woman wants. They want a guy who is the highest quality, and they think they deserve that dude. But those dudes have tons of options. So let's say as a man, you've built your life up. You've been to the gym, you've become successful, you made a lot of money, and now you're that dude. You've learned game, you learn how to converse and talk to people and women, and you just improved yourself. You learned a few pickup lines, so you know the ropes. In your mind, you're like, man, what's the point of me settling down with that little old woman? I mean, what's she gonna do for me? right? So you're gonna get out there and hook up with a lot of women. You're gonna capitalize on your success and the things that you've learned over the years, the things I've been teaching you. And then you're like, all right, so it's easy for me to hook up. What's the point of me actually getting in a relationship with a woman? So when it's time for you to settle down or get in a relationship with a woman, you as a man, because sex is not that difficult for you to get, you're gonna want more. You're gonna be like, okay, so what is this woman bringing to the table? This is why women don't like answering that question, because they know that, man, this guy knows his worth. He knows his value. So after he gets my body, I'm gonna have to do more. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to come to the table. I'm gonna have to come to him and cooperate. I'm gonna have to bring something. I'm gonna have to cook. I'm gonna have to learn how to clean. And that's what men ultimately want from a long-term woman. And most of these women don't wanna do that. And the women who can do that, those dudes don't wanna be with them. Women don't wanna settle. That's what this comes down to. Guys, every single one of those women that you just saw, they have a guy. They have a lot of guys that want to get with them in their comment section, in their DMs, all types of different things. But they overlook all those guys and they want that Prince Charming, that mythical guy that they read in 50 Shades of Grey and the Beauty and the Beast and all these different crazy Disney shows. And they want that guy way up there. But guess what? Every other woman wants that mythical Prince Charming, handsome guy.